Hey guys, Pickle Therapy here, your common, everyday YouTuber that has nothing to do with therapy. Today, we're going to be talking about Battlefield 4 multiplayer and what we expect to see. I'm going to start off with the medals and the ribbons. So some of you may remember in Battlefield 3 and other Battlefield games, they offer awards such as ribbons and medals to those who complete the achievements and overall do good in the game. Say you win a conquest match, you get the conquest winner ribbon. If you play a conquest match, you get the conquest ribbon. So really you get ribbons in every game mode you play, as sort of like a consolation prize. But in Battlefield 4, we expect to see similar things. But what a lot of people were complaining about in Battlefield 3 is that they were too easy to get and they were really meaningless. Like, it was really easy to get them, nothing was really special about having them. There were very few of them that were actually difficult to get. So we may be seeing an improvement in ribbons and medals to make them a lot harder to get and a lot more meaningful. Although a lot of people are still speculating and saying that they'll still be completely meaningless in Battlefield 4 and any Battlefield games after that. What we also may see is a change in the Battlefield classes. In Battlefield 3, there were 4 classes consisting of Assault, Engineer, Support, and the Recon. A lot of people were saying that the Assault class was overpowered and that it should be split into 2, which we may or may not see happen. The Assault class really could do anything but shoot jets out of the sky and blow up tanks. It could revive people, it had grenade launchers, so what DICE might be doing, like I said they might split that class into 2 and make 5 classes. They would have the Assault class and the Medic class is what people are saying and what may be going around. But like I said in previous videos, DICE is really trying to keep this under wraps, so anything that I'm saying right now is not set in stone at all, considering that they're pretty much just barely starting on the alpha. But like I said, some of this may or may not happen, so don't take my word for it. Another thing that they might bring in, again that keyword might, is the Battlefield 4 Commander feature. If any of you are unfamiliar with that, it's pretty much one person off of each team gets an overview of the map. When they get that overview of the map, they can see where all their soldiers are and all the tanks, vehicles, and stuff like that is. That from this view, they can call in like UAVs that can scan and spot enemies. They could drop a supply crate. They can call in artillery strikes, a bunch of stuff like that. This was last seen in the Battlefield 2142 game back in 2006. And a lot of people were wanting it back for like the Battlefield Bad Company games and even for Battlefield 3. So DICE might fulfill that request. Again, that keyword might. But pretty much that is some stuff that we should see, but we might not see. This is some of the stuff that we're almost positive that DICE will actually do. They will have at least 2 Battlefield gameplay multiplayer factions, which was similar in Battlefield 3. It had Russia and the US, but they might add a 3rd faction in this game, China. So on some maps it could be US versus Russia, or some maps it could be US versus China. Another thing is that there will be different vehicles for China if they decide to make sure that China will become a faction. So there will be plenty of new vehicles on the China side of things, but Russia and US vehicles will remain normally the same. The game modes we expect to see still continuing from Battlefield 3. We should be seeing the Conquest, Death Match, Rush games, Team Deathmatch, Capture the Flag. We're not 100% sure about Capture the Flag and Air Domination. That's probably going to come out in a Battlefield 4 DLC pack after the release of that. But we should be seeing pretty much most of the game modes that we saw in the vanilla Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. The Battlefield 4 multiplayer point system will stay the same. It's expected to carry over from Battlefield 3. Pretty much 200 points for capturing a flag, 200 points for destroying a vehicle, 99 points for a kill assist, 100 points for a kill, stuff like that. So pretty much what I just talked about. If you play Battlefield 3 or Battlefield Bad Company 2, you should be pretty familiar with the point system and how that's going to work out. One thing that will be positive confirmed is that PC gamers will still be getting the 64-player experience, which is 32v32, and then the console gamers, which will be PS3 and Xbox 360, they'll only be getting 12v12. But these can change depending on the consoles, but they're still expecting it to be released on the current gen consoles. So that's a really bad timing in my taste for the game to come out, because Microsoft and PSN and Sony and stuff like that, they're sort of money-lusted companies, and I'd expect them to release it on the next gen console so that diehard Battlefield 4 fans would buy the console and just to get Battlefield 4 and some other games from that. But that's just my view. We expect to see some of the same weapons. Again, there's going to be the Chinese tanks and Chinese vehicles, as well as the Chinese weapons, stuff like that. That's pretty much all we have. I really took a while to pull. Sorry about that. So pretty much, it took me a long time to find these details and even pull some of these rumors out, because a lot of these may not even end up happening, but it's some rumors that have been going around. I just want to relay what's been going around to you guys, and hopefully it helps you out and gets you a little more anxious for Battlefield 4 when it decides to come out. So please leave a like and subscribe for next week's episode. I upload these Battlefield 4 videos on Mondays, so that when you guys come home from school, if you have it, then you'll be all happy to maybe even see a Battlefield 4 video. Maybe that's not mine, but a Battlefield 4 video. Anyway, guys, hopefully you liked the episode, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hopefully you guys have a nice day. See ya.